Welcome back to the channel, Natsu here once again. This time around we're doing the JoJo's Bizarre Virtual All-Star Battle R review. I know it's a little bit late, but it is what it is. I was sick, I apologize for that. Thank you for asking, I guess. But I'm not gonna be biased in this review because I'm never biased. Now, I'm gonna be completely clear about this. If you're buying this game because you want to have a one-player experience and play the story mode, don't do it. That's not the game for you. Now, this game is geared towards people that are JoJo fans or people that are fighting game fans, which in that case, it both, both of those things are a check mark for me because I like fighting games and I like JoJo, right? Now, regarding story, in the vanilla version, when I say vanilla, there was another version of this game on 2013, I think it came out, and that version did have some story, but it was more like a little bit of screenshots and like really abridged version of the story of each part. And this time around, they're avoiding having any spoilers for Soul Ocean, which is happening, which is being it's showing right now on Netflix. The second part, please watch it. It's awesome, even though it sucks that we need to wait like almost like 1 year for each part to come out, but it is what it is, right? Now, the reason why I say they're trying to avoid spoilers is that in the case of Pushy, it's a character that the older version they have like all the stands. This time around, he doesn't have. He only has White Snake has a stand and not the other two stands that has in the older version. And also, there's a stage that is missing. I'm not gonna show it because I think it's a mega spoiler, to be honest. But with all those issues, right? I think this is a game that looks beautiful, especially even though it came out in 2013 and they do like the HD graphics, but also like the menus. It feels so much like Araki tried to compile all this. Maybe he did, I don't know. But also the sound, everything, like those small Easter eggs. For example, if you're Dio and you're fighting Yotaro and Dio does the ward, right? He does the time stop, and if you have the meter, Yotaro can do another time stop, and it will be technically like the anime and manga. Now, I know some people in the fighting game community are saying that is crappy Easter eggs and it has no place in fighting games. But I think it works in this game compared to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where stuff like that were more like for dramatic finish and stuff like that. It wasn't that big of a deal, but I think they did a great balance over here. Also, a great thing about this game is that it has costumes and colors that you unlock. Right now, some people will have loved to have that from the get-go, but I think it brings something extra to the game. Now, this game, the older version, had 30 frames per second, which meant it sucked, especially when you're doing combos and try to react to stuff in certain scenarios, right? But this time around it's 60 frames, which is awesome and great, and it helps a lot. The game feels way better because of that. But they did some stuff with their for their training room. Now you can record the actions of your enemy. If somebody knows, please let me know how you can do that, because I have found no evidence on how to, no notes on how to do it. I have seen other YouTubers done it, but when you ask them, they never tell you how they did it, right? So yeah, that sucks. Now, the big issue I have with this game, which I'm gonna go in a few seconds, is the netcode. But besides that, they add all the stuff like in offline mode, like the versus, like the tournament mode is awesome. Like the 3 versus 3, which is kind of King of Fighters, is great. Now, the netcode is delay based, it's not a rollback. Even though CyberConnect said in the past that, hey, if people want stuff for this game, please let us know, because they want to implement what they can. Hopefully that means that they will implement netcode, and I think this game can be as great as Dragon Ball FighterZ if they add that kind of netcode. Another issue I've been noticing about people is that when they talk about this game, they don't understand it, because they say, oh, this game is like a party game, it's not like a real serious fighting game. And I think that's crap, to be honest. The reason why they say that is because certain elements, and they don't understand that this game, even though it feels like a 2D fighter, in theory is a mixture between 3D and 2D. So it's a 2.5 fighter. What I mean by that is that there's certain aspect in this game that you will play like you were fighting, like you were playing King of Fighters or Street Fighter, right? but you also have certain things that will allow you to play like Tekken and Virtua Fighter, especially when you're changing planes or dodging stuff. And people don't understand that mechanic, especially people that are like, for example, Capcom fanboys. They're hating the game. I think every character, which is a big roster, 50, without the new DLCs that are coming up, which another thing that's a great thing, that there's new characters created specifically for this version, which is awesome, right? So again, the only downside of this game I will say will be story and the netcode. Those are the big issues. And to be honest, I don't care about story because I have read the mangas. I was a fan for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure before David's production started making the anime. Why? Because in the 90s I was a weebo. I think I am. But anyways, let me know in the comments below what you think about the game. Are you liking it, or is there stuff that you would like to change? Also, if you know, like I said, recording, how to do that function in training room, please let me know how you did it because I'm not able to do it. So yeah, as always, like and subscribe, more content is coming up, and yeah, take care.
私を怒らせないでぶっ潰すわ